Hi again. Back with the 68 Chevelle. This is my car cover antenna protector. Old dog food container. Anyways, I'm gonna do a little diagnosing with the convertible top motor. For one, it's just loose. I don't like that. I don't know. It's been like that since I've had it. I don't want it to just be loose in there, so I need to figure out how to mount that. And sometimes it just gets stuck. Well, let me back up a little bit. I haven't really ever used it except one time in this driveway when I took it all the way down, and it went all the way down perfectly. But coming back up, it did just stop, and I played with the switch a little bit, and then it did start going again, and I got it closed, and I haven't touched it since. So today I'm gonna play with it and see what happens. These lines feel crusty. I feel like if I try to bend them, they're gonna break. Yep. Well, I never did find this breather grommet, so I ordered one online for this valve cover. I didn't realize a bunch of different valve covers existed, and therefore different grommet sizes existed. So I ordered the right one. Hopefully it'll get here. And now I'm gonna go ahead and test this battery, see what voltage I got, and then if it does get low during my testing of the motor, I'm probably gonna hook up a charger to it, since I can't really run this without that grommet. So yeah, I'll hook up a battery charger if needed. With our voltmeter, we can measure the battery. And a solid 12.6 volts. When the battery was brand new, it was about right under 13, and I felt good about that. I mean, we can live with that. Hopefully it doesn't drain too much testing this motor. Alright, we can see our voltage gauge is working, so I'm kind of curious how much voltage drop is going to happen when I test this motor. And I'm kind of glad I fixed that, so I can see that today. Let's start. You know, I thought these had to do with the top, but it turns out that's just your sunshade thing. I don't know what happened to those. I think it's always been like that. Let's just start with our latches. Latches there. There. Now, I wonder if you can do this without the key. This is the switch here. I heard it move. I'm gonna pop it up. Break the seal. Oh, it's moving. It doesn't sound happy though. It uses about half a volt. It works though. Yeah. I wonder how far it's supposed to go. Yeah, it doesn't like when you go too far. There's no stops in it. A little over 12. I'm gonna test it with the meter, see what it's telling me. Okay. Dropped about 1/10 of a volt or something. That's not bad. We're doing good still. You know, I ain't playing around with these dang batteries. That there was $200. You know, just for the battery. It's expensive these days. So, oh, the top's all in the way now. Well, it's good that it works. Now, let's see if we can get it back up. Oh yeah, hold on. This window doesn't work here. I think if you push it down, it will come down. And that driver's side window is off track too. Look what happens when I try to close it. The glass, it smacks the molding here. It might just be old car stuff, you know, I don't know how this stuff was built. Alright, let's see if this thing goes back up. I wonder if I have to change the fluid on it, on that motor. So I wonder why it just stopped one day, or when I tried it out, because it's working now. It stopped right here. Okay, aiming into place. Walk her up. There's like the tiniest little gap there. Wonder, I don't know. What I do know is this car needs some new ceiling trim. I'm pretty damn sure this is original. And it's hard as a rock. It doesn't do any type of good. It's worse on this side because I don't know, this door doesn't get used too much. It's really crusty. Like, I think every seal needs to be replaced. Rain seal. With this door, the window doesn't smack the molding at all. It just closes right up. And I don't know, maybe this is where it is, where I'm poking my hole, or poking my finger. That's where the hole is. I don't know. Oh yeah. I do know. See if I can show. I don't know. There's a seal that rides underneath here, and it looks like it's just degraded right here to the point. There's just a hole in it now. Corner, you can get in there. You know, I just don't want no water getting in this thing. I have the cover on it whenever I'm not using it, but still, you never know when it might rain on it. Well, this little plastic thing didn't like the folding too much. Well, I guess once it sits in the sun, it's probably going to be fine and flatten back out. But I'm pretty sure this whole top was redone. It needs to be cleaned again. The mechanic said he used a Dawn mixture. You can see the streaks where he left wax. I had a cleaner before I got it to him. I mean, he did his thing though. He cleaned my engine bay up. Except when he did pressure wash, he chipped the paint. You know, I was a little upset about that, because now I got to repaint it, because it was nice and good and flush. It had good paint. Whatever. Alright, I'm kind of laying in the trunk here. You can see where it's supposed to be mounted. It's just broken off. So I'm gonna have to remove this somehow, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and install my own nuts and bolts right here. Just run a bolt from the bottom and nut it on top. Nut it. Hopefully I can do that, because that's kind of tough. Reaching my hand around here, because this is my only access spot. I can't get in from the rear seat. Yeah, now my job is to remove this. Well, it was actually quite easy. Oh, where'd that piece go? Oh, here it is. I think this was rubber at one point. It was actually like a rubber bushing. It's very tough, and I can't find the other piece. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, this was definitely rubber. Wow. It is insane. No, it's not. Probably not. It looks too plastic. I don't know what this was doing in there. Oh. Glad I looked at that. Oh, every one of them is shot on the bottom. That's nasty. So that's probably why I was just sitting there. I thought those were just like grommets or something. You can just poke a bolt through them. It's a little different. We might have a little tiny hydraulic leak here. Yeah, I definitely want this mounted. I mean, these things are like $500. This car definitely needs a lot of money put into it. You know, not that much, considering other cars. It just is. I don't know. It's weird to think about this car. I mean, my dad put ass loads of time and money into it. I'm just doing my best to continue it on. I gotta figure those things out. Grommets. Alright, so yeah, these little things, they're ruined. They're gonna have to be cut out and replaced. I'm gonna break it. Oh, that felt nasty. Yeah, that's not even a bushing anymore. Like, I'm pretty sure this was a soft medium between the motor and the mounting. But yeah, that's rock hard. Felt bad to break that out, but it needs to be done so I can replace it. Yeah, ew. And sad. Same with that one. You hear the crunchy. Okay. I could just put screws in there now and call it a day, or bolts, but yeah, fall's coming in. Chilling in the trunk. Bad to the bone. Alright. I have finally received the correct part. After $2.99 for the part and then $11.99 for the shipping. So $15 for a little grommet. I should have ordered two of them. This is the previous one. Remember, hold on, focus. This is why I'm replacing, because it's split and dry and old. And this one's the new one. It's got the flap on the bottom and inside, so baffled, I think. Nice and squishy. This is how a grommet should be. I wish I could find these in store, because man, that $11.99 shipping sucks for one of these. Like, really? Okay. Alright, so installing this thing is about as easy as it gets. You just shove it on in there. Oh, that's a nice tight fit. That's right. Yeah, the last one I got was definitely not it. Okay, I'm probably going to have to struggle with two hands on this one. Yeah, that was definitely a two-handed operation. But yeah, it's now nice and flush and tight. That's how it should be. We can just shove the breather right back in. Kind of tough. Yeah, there we go. That's way more like it. Yep. Success. Alright, just so you can see the work I did. I ended up, so here's the old one, old things that were in there. All right, trunk lid, but it's nice and nasty. I went looking around the hardware store. I went to Home Depot at first. They didn't have anything, nothing rubber washer, nothing. I found out I needed to look for a bushing, so that's what I got. So I got one there with a bolt and then nut on the bottom, a few washers. Same with this side. Before, it was just hanging here. Like, I have no idea why. But I'm glad I got that handled.